Like I was saying, I knew it was the Backstreet Boys. I knew all along. I want it that way. Da da na 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 na. I want it that way. Tell me why. And then they go into the rest of it. I'd sing it, but I don't want to get DMCA'd. I'm not doing karaoke, so. And then never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. If only Dim Kara were here, Blue Eye Chara. He'd be so proud of you. He loves bringing that up in the stream. He has gotten me to say those words on stream a multitude of times. I can say that because it's been a while. It's been a while. In the 2 years he's been in the stream, he's been having me say those very words. Sometimes against my will. But yeah, so we're back. We're gonna finish Tell Me Why. I have like 2 or 3 hours, so we'll finish it this stream, and then I'll start a new game tonight, maybe afterwards. We'll see. But yeah, glad you're here, Thor. I guess work is a little slow right now, or you're on break. Either way, glad to have you. Also, huge shout out to Thor for another successful year on this planet we call Earth. Whoop whoop. Lux! Ah, you're here. How are you doing? You're just in time for me to finish, Tell Me Why. I got 2 hours? I put about 2 hours into the last episode, so I should be able to finish it, like, for real, this very stream. So we'll see how it goes. I wish God could cancel me out. I will make a poll in the stream. I like that idea. He won't let me quit. Yeah, he doesn't like people quitting. That's kind of his thing. Unless he wants you to quit, then it's his thing. But yeah. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and finish up the Gagagayam, as they say. I'm learning about my... I don't know. He's not a wicked stepfather. He's just a father that was never in the picture. Until now. So, all you need to know is that the sister's having like a... I guess you could say like a slight breakdown.
So,
Brother recently just got a new boo.
Yeah, it's one way to put it.
But you have to be real. Yeah.
I think I'll
never
just
listen
show
to the
myself
voices.
okay. Call me
That's
later.
what they want you
out.
to
I
do.
will.
Yeah, so the brother just got a new boo. Sister's kind of like... He wants to
Sorry
know
for
more about Dad.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
God. Yes.
Catch anything?
The Alpha
Mostly
and the
ice,
Omega.
but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for
The
freaking out
bright
yesterday.
morning star.
All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole.
Oh,
I
yeah,
should've
they had a
never
little
pushed you
argument.
that hard.
Come here.
That's totally under the bridge. No wonder Twin Powers have kind of been on the fritz lately.
God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum.
Dum dum. I don't know why that made me laugh.
Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of.
Oh yeah, and the barn little shack
Can we
has a
sit down for a
secret.
sec?
Has like a little secret entrance. We're about to explore. If this were any other video game, this is where they find out they're superheroes.
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
I mean, technically
you
they
know?
are the Wonder
I
Twins,
asked him,
but
point blank.
yeah, I believe it.
And you took his word for it?
He was crazy in love with Marianne. Whoever set that fire was doing damage
Which
control.
was my mama.
And Sam's
He was just a
Nothing
simple
but
man
damage.
in love with my
I guess he
mama,
really doesn't have anything left to lose.
but she never gave him
does
the
he?
time of day.
There's something else.
Romantically. He was a
Look
good
at
friend.
this. This was taken in 1992 when Marianne first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently, she never told anyone about it.
Papa, can you
And
hear
it's
me?
As far as he
Do
knows.
you want
yeah.
to build a
What do you think?
snowman?
Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far. And a hidden
Well,
loft?
can you see me?
That's got secret shit written all over
Lentil.
it.
Let's go.
Ever since Deadpool 2. I can never stop thinking about do you want to build a snowman? Every time I hear Barbra Streisand sing. Papa, can you hear
what a mess.
me?
That's not
Do
gonna
you
help.
want
us
to
get
build a
this house sold.
snowman?
We got our deadbeat dad to thank for that.
So
Uh-oh.
obviously the ladder's gone, but what about that handle? Is it still here somewhere?
Excuse yourself, Willie Grace.
You want to take another look at the picture? It might help.
I mean, there's a lot of things. I'm just saying, it used to be pure. And then Ryan Reynolds came along, and he messed it all up. As only Ryan Reynolds can. All the hard work Will and Grace did, he destroyed. 5 seconds. Alright, we gotta look. There's a secret compartment. We gotta get to the secret loft. So that we can forget. Okay. Ooh. Oh.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some real dark places.
Gotta be there for my sister.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
I just saw someone with baked beans.
Just a regular old light switch.
Is that good baked beans or is that bad for baked beans? Aha!
The handle should be behind this.
Oh, look
there
at
it is.
that. Looks like someone figured out how to get into the bat cave.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on.
Well, that's way too high to jump. You want to give me a leg up?
I'm so not touching your nasty shoes. We'll find a ladder.
Alright, ladder. Ladder. We're so close. Aha! I'm the best. Farting baked beans. I don't know what it is. Beans just make people gassy. That's like a universal thing. The beans are good. See, even she knows.
Can you see anything?
Nope. Nada.
It's just a sad byproduct of consuming the beans. It's kind of like dairy when you get older. There's something about dairy products that just... they get you gassy. There's only 2 ways to relieve yourself.
Here, found a switch.
Oh, God! I was not expecting this. A shrine
shit.
to the creepypasta?
Well, that shaved a few years off my life.
Yeah. That definitely did. Ugh. Dear
Whoa.
God.
It's
Her story.
look. She left us something.
Oh God. A puzzle.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
All right.
Let's
Time
start
to be a
here.
detective. It looked like a Pokemon. I mean, I guess it does. Don't look at it. We mustn't look at it. That's what it wants us to do. Those aren't her kids. Shit. Took them. Could be. We don't know. We don't know. That would explain a lot, actually. Like, a lot. We'll have to see. Oh, dear God. Okay, let's not sit down on those. Let's face our fears. We'll work our way.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Oh yeah, oh God. Once upon a time, there was a young princess who felt hopeless. Hopeless. Okay, let's see. Tricked the Mad Hunter. There's that one, and then there's this one.
Well, here it is. Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Mary Ann, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find them all and then see if it makes any sense?
Okay, so... 2 goblins. Princess gets thrown in the lake.
Okay, spot the differences.
That.
It moves. Oh. Some of these parts are buttons.
Damn.
Wait. The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Mary Ann's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
Maybe that branch looks a little bit different? I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
Does his smile look different to you?
The smile. I guess just turn on all the stars.
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as a difference.
Dang, these differences
She
are
had that flower?
super minute. No, flowers there.
Is that like a innocence lost kind of thing?
Okay. Looks like a Fortnite skin. It could be a Fortnite skin.
I'm really grasping at straws here.
Okay, so one of them is a tentacle, the other one is a hand. That's not supposed to be there. Or is it?
Or not. Huh. A pink flower. Was that in the original picture?
Yes, it was. Okay. Okay, the hand, the scoop, princess, the tree, the smile. That's
Figured
everything.
anything out yet?
I'm stumped.
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
True. Got any more nuggets of truth?
Figured anything out yet?
Super stumped.
I'm totally stumped.
Well, first off, the title's different, right?
Alright. I'm gonna think.
It's just a random star. No special meaning.
It's clearly there, though. I don't know, I'm supposed to highlight everything that's different?
Wait.
Oh, I thought something was gonna happen. Thought I was onto something. Creepy smile.
It's just a random star. No special meaning. Wait.
There was never a tree there.
I'm really grasping at straws here. Never mind. That's nothing.
I said the hand of the tree. Oh, wait. There was never a castle. So that's different. Castle, the tree. Princess. The hand. His smile looks the same. Him? It? Oh, wait, the branch.
Even if the branch is a little different,
Wait.
I don't really. That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Genius! Big brain. Come on.
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Uh-oh. Marianne, I can't do this anymore. You deserve better than cliche bullshit. Like, it's not you, it's me. But the truth is, it's all just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with all this on our own, without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, things could have been different. But the damage is done, and it's probably too late for that now. I'm so sorry. You're an amazing person, and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but I feel like we'll both be better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. Here, but I'm gone. Brent. Brent? I hate Brent.
Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Is that him? Is this
I think
Brent?
the guy with her is Brent from the letter.
I would guess so.
And she loves him. I hate that she loves him. And then again, I don't know.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. It looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
Huh. So she's an engineer. Well, that explains the room. Her phone number is 204-0371. Her student ID number is 7122-818. Mary Ann Ronan, 1984. Fall. Major declaration. University of California, Berkeley. Ooh, good school. Alright. Engineering is her original major, her new major, visual arts, but she never actually changed. Interesting. So she was a storyteller.
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
And a dancer.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Uh-oh. I heard she's trouble. Grandma be trouble.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
My birdie Polly, I'll miss you forever.
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that.
Okay, that was everything.
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay. Her cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace. Oh wait, did this have something I could read? Or is it just a sign? Okay, it's just a sign.
There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
The cruel parents kept her locked away in their musty palace. I don't remember there being a story. Okay, no, this one's original.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Huh.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
I guess the ballet? I don't know.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
The bird, because Polly, ballerina, was there. Is she leaving for money? Is she leaving for equality? Is she leaving for love? Peace? And then which of the suitors? Heartbreak.
What's the Gold Lady doing?
Whispering something into someone's ear behind the princess's back?
Ah, she jinxed it. The mom told them that they couldn't be together. The knight, I guess?
Nope.
Figured anything out yet?
Nope. Super stumped.
I'm totally stumped.
The Gold Lady whisper. Oh, the buildings.
Any idea what this section with the Gold Lady pulling her arm means?
If she's forcing her into a direction, maybe it has to do with her college major? There was a declaration form, right?
Engineering. Or the arts. Oh, wait. So either she wanted to be an engineer and her mom wanted her to be an artiste, or she wanted to be an artiste, but her mom wanted her to be the engineer. That could go either way.
Is that it?
It's opening.
Nailed it.
What's in there
What
this
we got
time?
here? Oh, that's the house. That's our house.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
T stands for time clock repair. 6:33 G. Benson Drive, Juneau, Marianne Ronan, 4460 Vandross Road. Pay period, begin date, 1992. Day period, end date. Oh, so she only worked about a month. Earning, gross earn. Damn! 2,500. Again, this was 1992 money, so that's actually a lot. Deductions. Okay. Well, engineers, they get paid the big bucks. Remember, 1992 money, so this is a lot of money. Today's standards, that's like, what? About 2 months minimum wage. Maybe 2.5 months. But again, 1992 money. That's a lot of 1992 money.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Oh, so that's how she found the house.
Okay. Interesting. Oh, what do we have here? Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island, Go Village Arts Workshops.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
She was a prom queen? From the good people of Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island, June 1992. Don't be a stranger. Keep on looking for those answers to the questions in your head, to which you're blind. Smiley face. Shelley, we miss you already. Solon Browan, sorry, we're losing you to modern civilization. We'll miss your positive attitude and your adventurous spirit. Also, your wild edibles picking skills. Freddie Marcus, bon voyage, Marianne. Rick. Marianne, you have the warmest, most beautiful aura. I know you'll keep on shining wherever you land. Peace and blessings, Jarita. Thanks for being our little ray of sunshine. Godspeed. Cabot and Whitey. Watai? Man, I'm butchering names. I like your pictures. Love, Kamala. Huh, so she was loved. She was a good person all along.
Her father.
Whoa. Grandpa? Okay. 17th of May, 1996. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't have any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother passed away last week. We just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day. Friends, family, colleagues, church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers, and sympathy cards. Your cousin, Aldi, brought in a beautiful photo album full of holiday pictures and La Conner. You're there in all of them, but you weren't here today. We haven't heard from you in 4 years, and we can only hope you made it to Alaska, or wherever you are, that you and your child are both safe. Oh, child, so she was pregnant. Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter. Knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up, or that she'd have grandchildren. It spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All the suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when you got pregnant out of wedlock, after dropping out of college and without a penny to your name. She only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly, Marianne. A mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children. It's about providing for them, shaping them into the people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. I just thought you should know. Dad. Damn.
What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us.
Brother and sister.
Do we
Miscarriage?
have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine.
Hot
Let's
take?
keep digging.
The hunter is the brother. Long lost brother. Not the dad. We've been thinking it's the dad all along, but it's actually our brother.
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
One day, she took her tiara and ran away to the forest.
What's this?
Some sort of map?
What a twist! Exactly. This game just never stops. This story. They've done an excellent job with the mystery. Alright.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Which leads to the salmon berries, which goes to the party.
Some sort of clock?
Engineering. She was a clock worker.
This is the princess's. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken?
Interesting. Okay, so if I don't do that, everything stops.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
Or do I have to go in a certain order?
This is the princess's house. Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
This looks like a dinner. Damn it. Why is nothing happening?
Okay.
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Alright. So dinner. Let's think. Think.
You need help?
Yeah, I'm stuck. Any ideas?
I guess the clock.
A clock. What do you think this is about?
She had that watchmaking job in Juneau, right? So that was probably right before she moved to Delos.
Ah. Okay, so that's the house. Let's do this.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Where she came from. And the
Some
clock.
sort of clock? This is the princess's house.
What's that plant thing on top?
This looks
Then
like a
the
dinner.
horse.
Come on.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking... Okay, hold on. Okay. Castle. Never mind, I was
That's the
activated.
Gold Lady's castle.
Then
Some
the
sort
clock.
of clock?
What's that plant thing
Then
on
that.
top?
This is the princess's house.
Then here.
This
Bada
looks
bing,
like
bada
a
boom.
dinner. Come on.
Okay. Alright, trying to see. Order of events. I definitely have to push them in sequence. Castle with Grandmama. That's where she lived. With the commune. That could honestly, I think that's last. I had to put castle, clock, commune, home. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure everything in the stash was dated. Why don't we go take another look?
Castle, clock,
Some sort of clock?
restaurant.
This is the princess's house.
Dinner leaves?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are
I did do
definitely
that.
salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
This looks like a dinner. Come on.
Oh, I think leaves is last. Ah, I see what you're saying. Okay.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and.
What's that?
Come on.
Okay, no. Everything was dated. Let's see. You know how we can solve this? I'll go right over here and look at the dates. Alright.
Salmonberry Park.
June 1992.
Is
Okay,
that
that's.
some kind of commune?
Looks like it.
I don't
So
think
weird
that
to
had a
imagine
date.
her
The
living
house.
in a community like that. With,
That is
you
the
know,
house I live in.
Other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
Okay. So this is July. That's after that. So it's leaves, then the watch.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him.
That's the
He's
dinner
So young and happy.
with the bear and the friend. Okay, so leaves, watch, grandmother's house.
Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
19. Okay, castle should be last. Our castle, then the house, then the dinner. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it now that we know. Okay, undo everything.
What's that plant
Like
thing
setup
on
is
top?
that,
Oh, those are definitely some sort of clock.
then that. Or maybe, because she ran away first. I still say the castle. Let's do
That's the
castle.
gold lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, some sort of clock.
That.
This is the princess's house. This looks like
Boom.
a dinner party with the old bear and
Boom.
the very old beaver.
Look at
Yes.
that. Look at that.
What's in there? Another letter?
When you follow the clues like a good little detective, it leads you to more clues. This is honestly feeling like National Treasure right now, and I like it.
The princess's loss. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
Yes, we only had to put in some thought. I can think. I can be a critical thinker from time to time. The princess's loss. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She had made it through the woods into that house with nothing left but the clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. She lost almost everything in her desperate fight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts on her skin. But through it all, she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing any misstep could cause it to fall from her arms and break. The tiara had its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where sun would catch on its surface to shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling in its beauty, running her thumb down its curves. Every morning she would wake, and she would tend to it, polishing its every surface to be sure it shone as brightly as it possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it upon her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon its pillow, give it a quick kiss, and go to bed. On her way, she would pause and glance back to be sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safest on the pillow while she slept. Interesting. Okay. One night, the princess woke to a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows in their panes. Fearing a gust might burst up in a window and blow the tiara to the ground, she plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night, she held the tiara close, and in the morning, she woke to find herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. The day was as the same as any other, though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning. Grateful, as she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night, she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning, she woke and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room, the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she had left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of anything at all that could have gone amiss, only the broken tiara, mute upon the ground. She picked it up, held it in her arms. With a guttural cry, while she tried to fix and polish it, it was gone, beyond repair, and with no shine left. The princess held the tiara through the day and through the night, sitting at the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside, her gaze fixed on the sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clung to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman alone in the deep ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure. And her title. Damn. Okay, I think there was just the two.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure.
Heartbreaking.
And her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah. She got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
Miscarriage.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt.
That changes a person.
She left everything behind.
I've seen it
Built
change
a whole
people.
new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helps her move on. But when it looked like we were going to be taken away, she snapped.
That's when she truly broke.
She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either. but
Forgive her.
all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
What? You got to, now that we
Okay,
know all this.
So How do we open it?
It's the hardest thing to do. You can hate a person all your life and not truly understand them. And then you get it. You get why they are the way they are. You're like, wow, I don't know how to feel about it now, right? You had no idea. People keep so much under the surface. You never know. And then you read their. She went through so much shit. She did. Like, I can imagine because I've seen what losing a kid. I have an aunt. One of my cousins passed away when he was very young. I think he only made it to first grade. I can tell you, seeing what it did to my aunt, no one should ever have to go through something like that. So I'm already sympathizing with the mom. I've always been. I'm like, hey, let's not. We don't know everything yet. Let's hold our horses before we pass judgment. The mother murdering her children wasn't about them. Exactly. We still don't have the complete picture, but we're getting more. So it's like things outside forces drove her to that ending. Yep. It's looking more and more as we solve more of these puzzles. More and more.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Okay, seats.
Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
The Old Bear's gift for the princess. Let me know. Okay, cute.
We'll get to those later. Let's finish this one, okay?
Okay.
All right, should be easy enough.
Yes. Easy. Wait, I've seen those letters. I know what to do. Okay. That one. Okay, so O L This one didn't have one. This one didn't have one. I guess I could just sequence break it.
All right, should be easy enough.
Damn it. I didn't think it'd be right there. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles.
I mean, he's not wrong. Okay, they have a color. So the yellow one and the red one.
That crowbar is sounding pretty nice right now.
Crowbar solves a lot of problems, just saying. Okay. We're so close. And then we just sequence break. By process of elimination. Yeah! Look at that. Detective work. I'm on the job. Oh. Leo.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
True, that's a name. Month?
Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Allison and Ollie.
I was her son.
We write stories to understand and be understood, but what good is a story without a first act? I'm sorry I kept mine from you for so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
There's something buried there. Oh. Bebe.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Wait, he's alive.
Why didn't she tell us about him?
Did
Why didn't she tell us any of this?
he not make it?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
Yes.
We did. It's better we know what happened, even
It is better to know
if it's hard.
than to not know.
There's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Technically our
Come
older
on.
little brother.
Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Damn. It's time to finish this. There's this blanket.
Hey, now that we're done with
baby
the important
blanket.
stuff, maybe we can take a crack at these?
Alright, before we go to the dock, I got what? 1, 2, 3, 5. We can do these a few weeks ago. Already? It just started. Right? I will say that. The game it's short, but it's really good. Short and sweet. I think that's a lot of episodic storytelling games like this, kind of like 5 or 6 episodes. Not that they drag it out, but especially because I'm playing it in like back to back to back, as opposed to waiting months and months and months.
The Very Old Beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again?
Okay, we can find this. Beaver. Look for the beaver. Okay. This one's not going to be as simple as I thought. I guess I got to read it. Oh, okay, it's short. Okay, so roof, house, window, drainage pipe, one of the planks, pipe. Okay. Alright. There we go. Detective work. Okay, so the beaver fixes the house. Once upon a time, in an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. One night, a particularly violent storm shook the house. It shook the shingles on the roof and the planks on the walls. It even shook the beams on which the house stood, blowing the whole thing near to the ground. The princess hid in the closet, fearing the house would come down on her as she slept. In the morning, the house was still standing, but it was badly damaged. The storm had blown shingles off the roof, planks off the walls, and even bent a post upon which the house stood. The first 2 things she could fix, but the last concerned her. What will I do? Despaired the wise princess, for she knew many things. She did not know how to fix the big wooden house. Just then, the old bear came by to see if the princess had any trouble in the storm. When he found her nailing planks back into the place, she said, "Stop, princess. Let me do that for you." "I'm happy to do it," said the princess. "And if you want help with the roof, you may." When the pair were done with the roof and the walls, they examined the bent support post. "I threw my body against it," said the old bear. "I'm very large." He stretched up upon his hind legs. Being there, the princess could appreciate how very large he was. Then charged straight at the post. He threw his body against it with an impressive thud. The impact moved the post, but too far. It ended up bent in the other direction. The wise princess decided more precision was needed. She thought then of the very old beaver, who kept an excellently crafted dam. Perhaps she can help. She went looking for the very old beaver, found the industrious animal hard at work. Slapping down mud in part of her dam and had been blown apart in the storm. Most of the structures were unharmed. Because the beaver was very good at building things, the princess knew she had come to the right place. "Beaver," she said, "my house was damaged in the storm. Would you help me fix it?" "I believe I could do that." "Yes," said the very old beaver, and she paused at fixing her own den to follow the princess. The very old beaver examined the big wooden house and nodded. "It'll be an easy fix," she said, and she set about righting the post with loud slaps of her tail. When she was done, the wise princess stroked the beaver's head. "Thank you, beaver," she said. "The wind blew the shingles off the roof and the planks off the walls and even bent this post." Now, thanks to you, I still have a home. Think nothing of it, said the very old beaver, who returned to work on her own den once again. That winter, the very old beaver grew ill, very ill. She was now not able to fix her den, nor to gather food. When the princess found out, she set about delivering meals to the beaver. She brought stews of corn and beans and baskets full of bark and twigs from the beaver's favorite aspen. One day, the wise princess noticed that the beaver's den had begun to fall apart. She set about fixing it, and though she was not as talented as the very old beaver, the fix kept the creature warm and dry. Thank you, said the very old beaver. Of course, said the princess. You helped me when a storm blew my house near to the ground. Thanks to you, I still have a home, and I'm very happy to do the same. The princess continued to nurse the old beaver until the day she came to the dam, and the forest was still. No birds sang, no branches rustled, no small things skittered within the underbrush. Oh, said the princess, staring sadly at the dam, for she knew the very old beaver had passed on. Goodbye, my friend. And that is how the very old beaver saved the big wooden house, and how the wise princess repaid her kindness. Okay. Jingles?
She fixed the roof shingles. She
The
fixed
wall.
the planks that were blown off the walls. She slapped the posts with her. All right.
Bam! Look at that. If we just read and follow along. Easy peasy, any ethnicity.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk about her.
Oh, alright, here we go. So this is my, adopted father? Foster father? That's the word. My foster father. Dear Marianne, you cover your ears every time I try to have this conversation with you. So I thought I'd have a better chance doing this in a letter. I know you don't like saying goodbye, so keep my melancholic rambling short and sweet. I want to thank you with all my heart for taking care of me these past few months. I can't even imagine how exhausting it must have been for you to look after a sick old lady when you have two small children at home. I know you want me to keep fighting this disease. Keep fighting this disease and hoping for recovery, but it's always been a great strength of mine to know when it's time to let go. And that time has come. I'd like to ask you for one last favor. Please take care of... Oh, okay, never mind. This is his dad. Please take care of Eddie after I'm gone. My poor boy puts on a brave front ever since his father died. But I know he's in pain. I'd be so much more at peace knowing he still has family. Maybe he could teach the kids how to fish. He loves spending time with them. Thank you for the warmth and peace you brought to my life. Give the kids a kiss for me, will you? Carol. Ah, so it's the beaver. Carol. His mom.
Damn.
So
That
she
must
was
have been
looking
rough
out.
on Eddie.
Yeah,
She was a Severus
doesn't really
Snape
like to talk
all
about it.
along. She was a Severus Snape. I just put it together. Harry Potter, you shall not touch the boy. Severus, I shall watch over the boy all his life. Kept him safe. Oh, man. She was a Severus Snape all along. She was a House Slytherin.
The crafty goblin's good deeds.
of course.
was a
the
Slytherin
goblins
with a
had
heart
to
of
help
gold.
out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I don't really remember.
Okay. Pay off the debt to the pelican. Okay. So friends. Okay. What was it? Could be that one. Guessing it's this one. Okay. The pelican forgives the goblins. Once upon a time in a deep ancient forest there lived a pair of crafty goblins in a cave below a big wooden house. Okay, they lived with a wise princess who shared as much food with them as she was able, but it was never quite enough. That left the goblins hungry, very hungry, always hungry. One day as they were out foraging her food, the pious pelican landed on a rock and dampered a smorgasbord from her beak, which the goblins knew was magic and never emptied. There were king crabs in red, blue, gold, and scarlet, veiny blue shrimp, pink-shelled scallops, oblong brown clams, purple shiny urchins, and even one prickly red sea cucumber. The food just kept coming. They watched as the pelican ate one clam and then took a nap. Do you think she would mind if we took just a little? asked one goblin to the other. Her beak never empties. She won't possibly miss a couple of crabs, said the second, licking her lips. They were agreed, until they crept over, flinched some crabs, and ran.